Hey there, team, and welcome to a little 2v2. Not 2v2, 1v1. It's a 2v2s. No, crap. Should just start. Should just cut. No. Welcome to 1v1s between Nawaki and Thanatos. There we go. Good. So, we have Arthedain versus Khazad Dum in this case. Definitely a tricky matchup for Arthedain, but on Chess Total War, as we're on, nice and flat, that cavalry can be used to great effect, but Khazad Dum does have the tools to scare away Cav. Mercenary crossbows, even Mercenary Cav can just kind of like latch on to a unit of Knights of Numinous for a minute. They're going to get ripped apart. And Royal Court of House Lam Laith. So we'll see. Knights of Numinous, great company, Royal Court of House Lam Laith. That'll be interesting to see if it's a very similar composition to what you had in the Dead Marshes. Because I've got army comps I just kind of repeatedly use. Warrens to the north there, Arthedain marksmen, peacekeepers there, Dunedain rangers, then an Arthedain men at arms mixed in with a numerous geek guards and pikes. Yeah, this looks like the same. This looks like a very similar composition to what you had. I love the peacekeepers. I think that's pretty solid. Definitely the ability to go toe to toe with some of these dwarves, but I don't know. I'm kind of spooked. I'd say this is still the Rangers too. This is a fight that I would definitely give my money to Khazad Dum. But at the same time, if Thanatos gets a bit overwhelmed, the dwarves start to get. I feel like if the dwarves start to get on the back foot, this Arthedain Cav power is going to roll them. And also if their composition is maybe a little bit off, just for what they've got to go up against, it could be dicey. All of these pikes are great. I love pikes, but they don't do armor piercing damage. They don't do a lot of damage. They don't do it very quickly. So it's gonna be definitely possible for the Khazad Dum to just shrug their way through it, like the old because Dunedain peacekeepers used to be spearmen. If you want to go trolling back to the very first video on my channel, I actually have some of the old Dunedain peacekeepers in that in a Shire defense. Goodness me. If you can expose yourself to that for the cringe content, nah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a fine little video for its time. Haven't improved vastly. Come on, boys. 2,000 frames. So 1v1. Get this underway. Yeah. Dude, our sweet time. But you gotta be good wary. Okay, right. Because some people, you've got to be wary and ready for, an actual charge. Oh, Thanatos, you dirty boy. Let's see. It looks gorgeous. It does look pretty, doesn't it? It does look nice. We can't argue against that. And you have to keep in mind, this is a battle between friends. This is not, oh damn, that's cool. I can get a shot of that and try and make something like that work. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna think about this. Anyway, so up front, Sentries of Khazad Dum, Shield Guard, Sons of the Fallen, and it's all a mixture of Hammers of Gundabad and Warriors of Khazad Dum. Then Orc Hunters and Third Legion. Hammers of Gundabad can put down stakes, which is pretty cool. Axe Guard there, that's so silly. I love it. Sentries, Shield Guard, Orc Hunters, and more Warriors. Guards of Khazad Dum in the center, Warriors, Third Legion, and Orc Hunters. So, very cool. Very cool. Let's, he'll be wary. But the problem is, I don't know, how many Orc Hunters does he have? 1, 2 over there, and then is it just 2? No, 3. Okay, so he can kind of match Arthedain in the range game. And that's something he's got to kind of be able to do. This is 17,000 frames. We'll see how long it takes. If it takes a long time, it might just be its own video. But I like to put my 1v1s together. Okay, moving on over here, Thanatos. Yeah, I mean, if he can get some shots into those pikemen, if he can sort of outshoot the enemy archers. Because Nawaki's not got, he's not a massive range component. This is where if Nawaki had a lot, he's got a really company too. They've revealed themselves, but that's fine. What are you gonna do about it? You got no cav. Yeah, he's got no cav, but he's gonna be careful. Thing is, if I was Nawaki, I'd be firing my shots right at these sentries. I wouldn't be trying to, you know, shoot the enemy archers. You get those sentries busted down. Anything with a spear, really. Anything with a spear or a pike, I'd be trying to shoot up. My wardens to the north as well, I'd be willing to send some shots their way into the sentries, you know, unshielded. Absolutely beautiful. I'd get my warriors. I love that you're sticking with this formation, but you need those warriors up there to shield the sentries, because they're just gonna soak up arrow fire. Let's say this. Don't think this is the most nail biting battle. Well, you know, probably pretty close. You boys know what they're doing. But, I mean, not the most serious scrap from the two of them. Numerous gate guards, they're taking some fire from the orc hunters. Down 110 already. Yeah, okay. You see, we were talking about that a little while ago. You know, you see how far ahead they are from the men-at-arms, their shields. Just because the pikes and yeah, well, pikes especially, all have, like, this faster walking animation. Nawaki's actually going to clash. He's not willing to just shoot him down. He wants to actually get up in there right off the bat. See, that's... Ooh, okay. Down to 96 in Numinous Gate Guards. Right, okay, no, he's stopping. Yeah, get the boys running on up there. Right, so say Arthedain just isn't able to do anything with his cap, and he just kind of wears down Khazad Dum's forces, then at the end, maybe the cav can come in afterward. After all the damage has been done, the cav can just show up and you know, see what they can do up against this weakened force. Sometimes, you know what, even if you've not got nothing else to focus on but the cav, if you just don't have the troops to deal with it, it can be very painful. 2 shots coming in. Orc hunters rattling on through. Still getting some hits into those pikes. Painful. Flashing in now. Almost. Okay, no, that's us getting it. Pikes do appear to be longer from Nawaki's forces than the little dwarven pikes, but pretty sure they are the same length in gameplay. They are going to beat them down. Knights for Numinous pushing on around. There's nothing. Well, yeah, dude. If you can get a charge into this, that's a lovely little gift. That'd be a lovely little nice gift. Shoot on through into the peacekeepers. Yeah, I mean, not into their shields. You don't really want that. Coming on around, shield guard there. A bit lighter in number. Yeah, I mean, the likes of this, that'd be doing some good work. Oh, he's spotted it. Yeah, he'll get back. Or will he? Yeah, no, he will. Fine and dandy. Royal Court over there. Yeah, I mean, so many stakes down, so many spears. It's gonna be a rough one. Give me a rough one for Nawaki. How's the main clash at the front going? Sentry's just overwhelmed. So many pikes, so many infantry. It's gonna be too much. And they're gonna bust it. Over here on the flank. A little bit different. The Sons of the Fallen, a bit more sturdy, and the Hammers are going to bad there too. Stealth fire coming to the Peacekeepers. Peacekeepers really the only sort of infantry unit that Arthedain has. They can sort of, you know, man on man most of these dwarves. But even then, lacking armor piercing is tricky. It's never fun to fight a dwarf without armor piercing, no matter how skilled you are. Firing on into the Arthedain marksman. Yeah, as I say, this is what I would be doing if I was Thanatos. I'd want to shoot up his archers. I really would want to shoot up his cav, even if I felt quite confident at dealing with it. I'd want to shoot up his cav. Still, warriors of Khazad Dum rushing on forward now, by a bit more support to this pretty fragile position. Oh yeah, shoot! I should have seen how it looked in that mode. That would have been nice. Oh, maybe that could have been the thumbnail. We'll see. Warriors of Khazad Dum pressuring on in. Still, victory is certain for the forces of Arthedain. That was shocking to me. Sons of the Fallen, wearing them down. Yeah. I'd say the centre it's going nicely for Arthedain, but the flanks are pretty dicey. But Nawaki's just extended really far in the flank. Now he can just move up to engage. Thanatos is happy enough to take his time. You know, let the humans tire themselves out in the front line. Keep your guys nice and rested in the back. But these 3rd Legion infantry seem to be wanting to come around for a flank. But they've extended away from their shields, or their spears, spreading out. Not sure why. But, oh, that's a nice armor upgraded, boys, too. 123 before contact. Both. That didn't seem like a full... Well, it's killed a lot. It's killed a lot either way, but it still didn't feel like a full charge. That's what we'd expect from the Knights of Illuminus there. 298. So pretty solid. Gate guard there. Still victory is certain from the boys. Warrens of the North firing on in. What are we going for with the Warrens? As I say, just about everything is like a worthy target. That's why I kind of like fighting against like dwarves and elves sometimes. Like, no matter what you're shooting at, you're gonna do okay. Going into the sentries in the back, that's fair enough. Again, probably want to just weaken up a section so that his cav can come into use. Peacekeepers wearing this line down, but yeah, it's just still lacking that armor piercing, even though they're really, really good. They're just struggling so much against Khazad Dum's, basic line of the warriors of Khazad Dum. It's just too much for them. But further on, Sons of the Fallen pushing on down now. Or no, just spreading out, trying to take the ground. It's hammers of Gundabad that are sort of curling around. 3rd Legion Infantry getting in for a backstab, but yeah, this is exactly what the Nawaki wants. He wants you to try and flank him. He wants to hit you with his cav. So if that means that his infantry unfortunately have to, suffer a bit in order to pull that off, he'll take it. 3rd Legion Infantry here. No, okay, holding. Royal Court. Don't know what we're going for here, man. Do not know. I think they were just being moved into this position, but they're standing... Is this bait? Is this bait? I don't know, it's very risky bait. God, they do look good. I don't know if it's the Royal Court of House Amlaith or the Royal Court of House Thorondor that I prefer the look of, but damn, they both look really nice. This guy's just cracking into this warrior of Khazad Dum. Just stun locking him. Almost killing him there. Yeah, this we're cracking in. We're cracking in. We're doing what we're doing. Good little charge there. Down to 65. Need to keep that up. We're running a bit... Like, this is something I'm very guilty of. Every time I run away after a charge, I order my guys, like, halfway across the world. Like, they only needed to be pulled back to, like, there. And then they could have come back in. Maybe even, like, there. Oof, just come cracking back on in. That was something we saw Master Blaster do a lot of in the Arthedain Outpost battle. He was very, but that's the way he is. He's damn good with cav. Okay, yeah, right down the line, right down from the right side as well. So damn your shields, Grey Company wearing you down. Good. It'd be very tempting to say, get over there and like fire here, but those body piercing, well, they'll pierce into your own troops too. That's the risk that comes with firing through the backs of your enemies sometimes. Sometimes you wish you could order your rangers and body piercing units to fire through the backs of your own men, just so that they can pierce through the enemy. Just send up some militia boys to hold the line and shoot them through the back. 3rd Legion Infantry there, down to 44, 40 even. Few jabbies coming in from the Troll Slayers. And now that it's becoming a bit more chaotic, and the dwarves are losing manpower. Oh, Royal Court of House Amlaith, come on. Bang, bang, bang. I know, Sons of the Fallen are too close, fair enough, yeah. And there's this. This is an option too. Sorry, my phone just made a bing bong. Hopefully that didn't come through too clearly. 114 that was. And okay, yeah, killed a lot more than I thought they did. Killed a lot more than I thought they did. Always I see it and I'm like, oh, they did alright. But no, wow. Whoa. Okay, down to 72. That was really nice. And they were, yeah, hammers are good about it. Trying to back up the wards to the north there too. Got to pull out now though. Peacekeepers there back from routing. A few of these guys coming back from routing as well. They need to get the bots turned around. Marksmen coming in just to continue to tire people out. Continue to try and pull these dwarves out of formation. And now, as I say, we're moving into this situation of just trying to win with the cav. As the dwarves push out, dwarves been weakened down a bit. Nawaki has been careful about what he's been shooting at. He hasn't just been picking his targets willy-nilly for like the sake of getting more kills. He's been, specifically going for the units that are going to mess up his cav. Oh, rinsing right through those lines, but it's not a very high damage arrow. You've got to pick your targets well. You've got to get through multiple people if you want to make it worth your while. So, and a lot of that damage is getting bounced off by the armor, you know? Doesn't negate any of that. Orc hunters there. All slicing on down, and yeah, we've got a lot of the battle left. We've got a hell of a lot of the battle left. We're about halfway through there, so we're gonna have to see what Nawaki's gonna be able to pull off here with the cav. Once we get down to the point where there is no infantry left from Nawaki, but we're still quite far from that. I mean, these troll slayers are they're gonna kill a lot of boys in melee. Definitely sort of man for man, I'd say, against these dwarves, and all the while getting charged. Dwarves of the north, slicing on down. We're the royal court. Oh, Sons of the Fallen over here still. Getting those peacekeepers that have been slammed on back in. And again, Nawaki maybe just ordering his guys a little bit too far away. It's good because, you know, it means the enemy isn't going to be able to come down and chase you. But it just means you've got so much time between your charges. And your guys are so much more tired out. Now, it's, you know, these are exceptional cavalry units. So they're not going to tire out very easily. But it's something to keep in mind. They're so slow. They're just such heavy horses. You need to try and like charge them away just a little bit closer to the enemies, so that they can come in for another one. Over here again, shock units versus shock units, but Hammers Gundabad that do rely on that sturdy armor, going to be getting bashed down by the Dunedain Troll Slayers quite nicely, who are more of a skill-based defensive unit. Rangers there fighting side by side with the Troll Slayers. Very cool little combo up against these Axe Guard. Again, sturdy, heavy armored shock unit versus much more fragile, skill-based shock unit. Usually goes down the line in the skill-based shock unit as long as there's not a massive cost disparity, which in this case there actually is. The Troll Slayers are, you know, they're bodyguard tier units, they're 2 hit points. Again, my phone, so I'm going to yeet my phone. There we go. Fine and dandy now. I'm not very popular, but it's just I find that once my phone starts making bing bongs, it's going to make bing bongs the whole damn time. Third Legion infantry here, having just hold the line, which, yeah, they'll get rinsed down. They're not going to be able to do too much damage in response to the Knights of Innuminus, but they'll take some time to get killed. Down to 106 from that. I mean, hell, if this guy doesn't manage to escape, it won't be pretty. Running on back. Oh, dude, if we could get, like, what you want is that perfect ping pong situation with your cav. And, oh, boys, come on, you had it. I think they got it. I think they did get their lances down, and they did get a proper hit. But you want that ping pong, so you're not actually running your cavalry away, ever. You're just bouncing between enemy units. You don't often get it, but when you do, my goodness me, your cav can be an absolute powerhouse. And we're actually seeing a lot of shake-up going on here. Oh, sentries. They weren't busted or broken, and they've got their pikes down. They're going to do some damage very, 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 very quickly. Yep, down. I'd be surprised if he gets away. He's gone. He's gone, surely. Whoa, you're lucky. You must have had your 2 hit points, surely. Grey Company's still slicing these guys on down. Down to 26, though. That's still a healthy unit of heavy lancers. These guards of Khazad Dum not going to be too useful. If this comes down to like just cavalry and just catching cav, I'd be wanting to use my guards of Khazad Dum up against like the remaining infantry, try and get the use out of them. Pushing on through here, whoa. Right on through into the Dunedain Troll Slayers there, backed up by a quick little charge, but maybe should have. Oh yeah, that's why. I was gonna say he should have come around here, but that's why he didn't do that. Still stakes. We got to be watching out for that. It's always an issue when you get like 3v3s or something where the battlefield can change so much, and you can be like, you're nowhere near your starting position, and you just forget where the stakes are. You think an area is safe, and you just run through it, and it's like, oh crap, yeah, that's where the enemy spawned. Everybody's dead. So it's a bit of a nuisance. I'll see. This is going on. I'll see what time we've got. There might not be another battle after this one. This might just be a one battle video with 1v1s. Which if it goes on a little bit longer, and it's been a good few memes with this one. But more, I'd say this is just a fun battle between friends, really. Which is, you know, hopefully we can enjoy that. If it's not your thing, I'm sorry, but you know, it's what it is. He's tried to go for a little, yeah, you can see That's why this sort of map mode is quite useful. The later Total Wars don't really allow you to do this, but you can really see what Thanatos is trying to create there just from above. Which again, a lot of these units, they just don't provide any sort of anti-cavalry bonus. He's got himself anchored up against some stakes, which is very scary for the enemy, spread out so the Grey Company can't be as useful. But this is really just a case where Thanatos is going to have to, oh god, like find it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Nawaki still has the tools to grind him down, you know? It's, he's still got Troll Slayers. They can slam themselves on him, they can engage one part of the position. Nawaki, careful. Careful, Nawaki. That's too close. Yeah, no, dude. Oh my goodness me. Oh, they have some agile, careful riders. Very, very well done. I was so sure that they were going to suffer a lot of casualties there. They did good. Shield Guard, though, have caught up with the Grey Company. And they're going to rinse them down. What you'd maybe want to do now with the Royal Court is come around... Okay, no, yeah, you want to run away. You want to run away. That's the main thing. You can get away with charging, you know, spearmen, but it's a risky idea. And very quickly, the only survivors that Thanatos has is going to be packed up in this area here. Yeah, Orc Hunters there, busted. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me zoom out for a minute. He's got the Shield Guard over here, who did manage to get a slam from the Royal Court, but they responded by doing some good damage to them. Oh, sorry, those are 3rd Legion infantry, not the 4th Legion. Ah, the 4th Legion are all the way over here. They're really... they're locked in their charge animation. Oh, no, they were. You can move fast. You can move really fast if you stay in that charge animation. Which sometimes you can stay in that charge animation for ages. No, I think... There's still some infantry from Nawaki. This is a surprise. Yeah, I think Nawaki played very well here. Of course, you know, they could have gone very differently, but kept his cool. I think that was a big part of it. Just stuck to the plan. He of course he came in here, made a plan right at the start of the battle, and very much he held true to that throughout, and that's been the thing that has carried him through it. And the power of these Troll Slayers, it's a tricky unit for Khazad Dum to kind of deal with unless they can shoot them down. You know, because anything you send in against the Troll Slayers is going to suffer a kind of... You know, like the guards of Khazad Dum are going to win here, but it's not going to be an incredibly cost-effective fight for them. They're going to be a bit frustrated by it. Goodness me, the guards of Khazad Dum look cool, don't they? I'm excited to see, like, of course, the Silmarillion dwarves are going to be really heavy into this, like, ancient dwarven aesthetic, so a lot of these masks, a lot of this stuff, which is quite a rarity in the Third Age, so I'm psyched for that. I'm definitely psyched to see the dwarves emerge in Silmarillion and check them out. Knights of Innuminus coming around. Oh, no. Yeah, get over there and then bang, right into the back of those guards of Khazad Dum. That's what you want to do, because there's some guards. Oh, fantastic! There's some Innuminus Gate guards remaining. But yeah, these Troll Slayers are going to do the best they can, but they will perish in that fight. Warns the North in here. Yeah, they should be enough to wipe out what's left of that. Rangers there firing on in. What we got going on with the Shield Guard? Yeah, they're coming back now. Taking a few charges, but they're coming back. Quick little charge in the guards of Khazad Dum. Yeah, dropping quite a few of them there with that charge. That. So yeah, that ended up being really quite close. Like, we were about 30% down at the start, but Nawaki he knew that that's something he was gonna have to go through. Like, had he seen the initial losses and tried to change up his plan, tried to be like overly aggressive with his cavalry, this probably wouldn't have worked out. You know, it was the fact that he was able to just stay cool, know that I'm going to take massive losses. It's for the cause. And, you know, those losses were not in vain then. He was prepared for them. 54. They'll do their best. They're not going to win that, but they'll do their best. Warns the North might be able to come back them up in a minute. Guards of Khazad Dum there, falling too. I'd say, I think, had Thanatos gone instead for more of a mobile Khazad Dum force, and more cavalry, you know, you're not going to beat Arthedain, you know, you're not going to meet those Knights of Illuminus with your mercenary cav, but you're going to hurt them, you're going to keep them locked up for a little minute. And you might even shoot them down a bit with your mercenary crossbows if you can afford to micromanage those mercenary crossbows a bit. Because the skirmish mode is not going to be too useful against them. It can do okay, but the old game skirmish mode is just not going to help out. So I think I'll probably just have that be one battle. I think that went on for a wee while, and then we'll slam in the other 1v1 that I was planning to do. I'll do that another time. So thank you guys very much. Oh wait, no. We'll have a look through Nawaki's kills, see if it was really... Warden's actually doing some good work. Troll Slayers. I think, to be honest, I made such a big deal about the Cav. I think the Troll Slayers were like the silent, Dark Horse there. Yeah, you're seeing they actually really outkilling the Royal Court. Both of them. And actually, both of them outright outkilling the Knights of Illuminus too. Only just getting outdone by the Grey Company, and not even both of them. Holy smokes. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, the non-armor piercing faction actually showing that it can do some good work against the likes of a Dwarven armor. So thank you guys very much. That was fun. And I'll see you later.